Hey everyone, what is going on? So we are going up against PvP Steve, and I will leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description down below. You definitely want to go check him out because he is an awesome content creator. He just passed 500 subscribers, so congratulations to him on that. But we are going in with my finalized team. Now let's see what Steve is using on his team. He has a Bronzong, Driftblim, Poliwrath, Bastiodon, Alolan Marowak, and Metacham, so double fighters. And my team is going to be Poliwrath, Empoleon, Driftblim, Steelix, Alolan Marowak, and Bronzong. Now, if I had Cresselia that qualified for the Great League, I would probably replace Bronzong with Cresselia. I would definitely try it out for a video, but I'm pretty certain I would want that Cresselia. I mean, it's not going to take neutral damage from Power Up Punch from Poliwrath. It's definitely a solid option, so I would probably go with the Cresselia. Aside from that, I was thinking of replacing Empoleon for something else. We'll have to see. This is my early finalized team, so if I had, let's say, a tournament the first weekend of October, that's not when my tournament is going to be. It's actually going to be October 19th, so things may change if new Pokemon are discovered or the meta changes. But if I had a very early team, this is basically what it's looking at or looking to be like. I might do another updated finalized team towards the middle of the month of October, but for right now this team is what we're looking at, and I think it's a pretty solid team. Yeah, I mean, I'm really liking this team. I don't think I use Steelix too much against Steve because he does have that double fighting. I think I might have used it once in this battle. But, yeah, pretty solid team. I didn't use Empoleon for basically the same reason as well. But let's go ahead and commentate over these battles, shall we? I begin with Driftblim. He does switch out into his Alolan Marowak. I am going to get off my charge move before Marowak can. It will be that ominous wind. So we do go ahead and catch the shield and switch right into Poliwrath. So he is going to go for that Shadow Ball, so nice play on his end. I do let it go through, not using up a shield. Now I go for the Power Up Punch just to boost my bubble. Power Up Punch wouldn't have done much. I'm actually surprised he blocked that because it wouldn't have knocked him out anyway. But that's okay. I do go ahead and block his move because I want to try and knock him out. Now I could have tried to feint him with bubble, but I kind of felt like he would have gotten to a Bone Club before I was able to. So I did go for that Power Up Punch to knock him out. He does bring in that Metacham to finish me off, and I am going to bring in Driftblim. We do have to watch out for that Ice Punch, but an Ice Punch unboosted doesn't do a whole lot. I still decided to block it though. And he will switch into his Bronzong. I am going to go for my charge move, which is going to be that Shadow Ball to knock out Driftblim, and then he brings back in his Metacham, and I do go for my Ominous Wind. Let's see how much damage that does. It is not enough to knock him out. He does get off his charge move, and but that's okay because, as I said, Ice Punch doesn't do a whole lot unboosted, so we are able to survive it at that range, and we do go ahead and knock out Metacham. Picking up 500 Stardust, that's always a nice thing to do. Let me know what your finalized team is in the comments down below. Do you have an idea of what it's going to be or not? Definitely let me know. But he does lead with Driftblim, and I lead with Bronzong, so not really a great match for me. He does get off his charge move. I am going to go ahead and shield this Ominous Wind, hoping he does not get a buff. We fire off a Psy Strike, and I believe I do bail out. No, I do not bail out. Never mind. I guess I decide to go all in with Bronzong, using my second shield to block Ominous Wind, and then get off this Psy Strike to either knock out his Driftblim or to take his last shield. So we do take his last shield, and unfortunately he is able to get to an Ominous Wind before I am able to knock him out. But that is okay, so we're both down shields, although he does have his switch priority. We bring in Alolan Marowak and finish off that Driftblim. He is going to bring in the Poliwrath. I'm okay with this because Shadow Ball will do a lot to him, and we're going to resist all of Poliwrath's charge moves unless he has Hydro Pump. If he does have Hydro Pump, obviously that is going to easily knock out Alolan Marowak. So as you can see, he has that Hydro Pump, so we do get knocked out. So nice play on his end. We're going to go ahead and go for the Power Up Punch against his Bastiodon and just boost up Poliwrath. So really good position for us. We get off another Power Up Punch. We resist both of Bastiodon's charge moves. Nothing to worry about. Even if he was able to get to it. and we have energy in the bank, and we just go for a power-up punch against this Poliwrath, which will be able to finish him off. So we do go ahead and take this game. So really nice game, really nice game. Maybe that's why earlier he blocked my Poliwrath's charge move, because he thought I had Hydro Pump when I was attacking his Alolan Marowak. So, you know, that's not a bad play, you know, if that's what he thought I had. But no, I do not have Hydro Pump on my Poliwrath, although I do want to try it. But right now it's Poliwrath versus Poliwrath. We do go ahead and get that buff right there. He's going to go ahead and charge up and get off a power-up punch of his own. That is okay. We're going to go ahead and get off another power-up punch. So this is just back and forth power-up punch. Going head-to-head, he does opt to block that one. And I am going to mirror the same move. So I do go ahead and block that one. And he gets to his power-up punch before I'm able to get to mine. Unfortunately for me, I do go ahead and block the second one, so I'm investing a lot into this Poliwrath. We go for that power-up punch. He is going to pull the switch into Alolan Marowak, so I'm going to switch out into my Steelix. Now, Steelix can take Bone Clubs easily from Alolan Marowak. Because of how tanky it is, so we're able to take Bone Clubs. It even takes Shadow Balls. So, you know, I mean, to be fair, I guess the damage is adding up, but that's okay. We do charge up a little bit extra and get off a Crunch against his Marowak, so we almost have another Crunch ready to go. He does bring in his Poliwrath. We go for the Crunch. I don't know if I could have made it to the Earthquake, and sorry about that. The game, I actually got a phone call, so I had to restart the recording, so it jumped a little bit. But anyway, as I was saying, I wasn't sure if I could have made it to the Earthquake. That's why I did go for the Crunch, but maybe I could have. It's hard to say how much energy. I didn't really know how much energy his Poliwrath had, but he does hit me and with his charge move, and I'm going to fire off a charge move of my own. It will be that Shadow Ball, and that will claim Drifblim, and he is able to knock me out with Poliwrath, but we have the power-up punch ready to go with my Poliwrath, and this will knock out his Poliwrath. So really good game as always. Always a pleasure battling Steve. We're still going on though, that's not the last of it. So we're going to jump into another game. I do lead with Poliwrath. He leads with Bastiodon. Definitely positive for me. He will switch and he brings in Poliwrath. I guess I tried to switch. It wouldn't go through the first time. So a little bit annoying, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. But we bring in Bronzong, and he actually gets off double power-up punches, so nice play on his end. We're able to take them, though. We are going to go ahead and get off the Side Strike. I didn't want him to get off another power-up punch. Could have probably feinted him with Confusion. Actually, no, I couldn't have, because he did block that and get off another power-up punch. So I guess it was good that I went for the Side Strike to take one of his shields. But anyway, he brings in Bastiodon, and we were going for the Bulldoze, but we were not able to do it, although we do bring in Poliwrath and go straight for that power-up punch, and he will switch into Drifblim. I am going to go for the Ice Punch before I get on out, and the Ice Punch does do a lot, and then we bring in Alolan Marowak. He does get off his charge move. I am going to go ahead and shield this one up, Shadow Ball, so we will finish him off with Hex, and he does bring in his Bastiodon, but we have those Bone Clubs ready to go. Similar to Steelix, it doesn't do a lot to Bastiodon, but because it charges up fast, the damage does add up. So we will get off another Bone Club. As you can see, not doing a lot, but again, we're able to charge up super fast. He does get off his charge move, which will be able to knock out my Alolan Marowak. I do bring in my Poliwrath, and we get off the power-up punch against his Bastiodon. He will go down to that one. Even if he got off a charge move, we would have survived it, but we do go ahead and knock him out with Poliwrath. Poliwrath is an absolute beast. Really happy with my team so far, but for this game, he leads with that Poliwrath. I lead with my Drifblim, and we'll see how things go. Now, I do have to keep in mind he does have Hydro Pump. I tend to forget about that whenever I'm battling somebody that, even if I know they have Hydro Pump, I tend to forget about it. So I go ahead and go for my charge move. Right now, it is that Shadow Ball. He does block it. I was hoping he would think it was an Ominous Wind and not block it. I do switch to Bronzong. He switches out into his Drifblim, but because he was late switching, I do have enough for a Side Strike immediately, and trying to get to another one, but he actually gets to his, and I am going to go ahead and block that just because I was confident I could get to the Scythe Strike as we do. So we go ahead and get one off. It doesn't take it out, but a Confusion is able to take out his Drift Blim, and then he brings in his Bastiodon. I was gonna switch, but I decided to just go for the Bulldoze right away, and we do go for that Bulldoze, doing a lot of damage to his Bastiodon, and then we bring in Poliwrath, and I know I could take a Flamethrower and a Stone Edge. It is a Stone Edge, as I said, we do take it. He switches into Poliwrath and gets off a charge move, and I will block it. It is that Hydro Pump. And I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Power Up Punch just to try and knock him out, although it doesn't knock him out, but we're able to finish him off, and then he brings in his Bastiodon, and we get off a Power Up Punch. Could have fainted it with Bubble, but either way we do knock him out, and that will be it for this video, guys. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.